Hi everyone. I was supposed to be filming my best beauty launches of the summer in my newly, well, it's not quite finished, but my newly decorated studio room. However, I have two builders right outside my window just below, putting steel works together for our new dining room. So it's really noisy. So I'm going to collect all the stuff together and I'm going to ship on through to my bedroom because I think it'll be slightly quieter. Who knows? Let's see. First new launch of the summer, I think is a brilliant one, is this. Now I'm going to cut in a little film of me applying this so you can see just how flawless the finish is. It's the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. It's a full coverage, it doesn't say foundation, it says lightweight protective makeup, SPF 50. I think it's sort of along the vein of the IT Cosmetics CC cream, but this has got really full coverage, flawless coverage, but it doesn't look, you know, sometimes with BB creams and CC creams, it looks just a bit flat and lifeless. It's got a little bit of life left in it. SPF 50, you're never going to get SPF 50 really from wearing a makeup product because you're probably not going to apply enough of it. However, it's great that it's got a high coverage SPF in there, UVA, UVB protection, so broad spectrum, and I just think it's really good. It's inexpensive, it feels nice to apply, it doesn't feel thick or claggy, and it looks great. It doesn't leave any residue, but it doesn't feel chalky. I just think it's a really good buy. It's been out a little while, maybe a month or so, a couple of months, but too late to go into my last favourites or best of the beauty launches video, so it's in this one. Now this is a little bit different because this is tech. This is a spot scan from roche-posay. Now I have long been a fan of roche-posay, especially the Effaclar range, which has been designed for blemish-prone skin or acneic skin. And when they asked me to help them launch Spot Scan, I was absolutely over the moon because I've recommended Effaclar, especially the Effaclar Duo, to so many people. It really helped with my skin when I had adult acne in my early 30s. So Spot Scan is a new spot analysis tool. It's completely free to use. It's been developed with dermatologists to analyse your selfies and then give you a personalised routine. So I'm going to show you how to use it now. So simple, absolutely free. I'm going to put the link to where you can download it from underneath, but it's uk.spotscan.com. Now it's so easy to use, but there are a few rules that you need to follow. So make sure that you're in good light and make sure that you're using it up close, not too far away. Don't have any makeup on, don't have any glasses on, obviously, because it needs to be able to see your skin. And then the rest of it, you're just guided by Spot Scan itself. So it tells you if anything's not quite right, like your face position, or whether you're too close or too far away, or whether the light's good. And it's such a useful tool for anybody who is struggling with blemish-prone skin, whether it's the odd outbreak or whether you've got more problematic skin. And what I do like about Spot Scan is that if it feels that your skin is very problematic, it tells you to seek advice. But actually I think that's a really good thing. And it's a thing that a lot of people don't do, and they leave it for years and years, and they really suffer with bad skin. And I think sometimes you need to be prompted. So I like the fact that it does prompt you to do that, rather than, you know, saying, look, a cleanser's going to solve this for you, because we all know that some of the time that's not the case. So it's really easy to use, and I have used it more times than I probably should have done. Haven't got any blemishes at the moment, just got one there, and I've got a face full of makeup, so it's not quite the right time for me to be doing it. But go and try it out. I'm putting the links to where you can use it below, and let me know how you get on. Oh, I meant to mention this alongside the Dream cover. These are some new buffing brushes from Real Techniques, and these are my favourite brush launches of the summer. I didn't intend for this to be summer launches that were relevant to the summer, and then I went a bit off piece, just choosing my absolute favourites. So I will do another video on skincare, new sun care launches, because there are some really great new sunscreens that have come out in the last month or so, and I've been giving them a test, and I think it'd be nice to do a bit of a video on those. And people always ask about sunscreens. I feel like it's one of those topics that's really hard to talk about because people get very fiery about them. And there are loads of different issues, like whether it's chemical or mineral, or whether it's got tiny particles in that could be harmful, or whether it's harmful to the environment. And it's an absolute minefield to talk about sunscreens. So to talk about sunscreens. So I'm just going to sort of gear myself up to that one and then get stuck in a different video. But the Dream Urban Cover, definitely a great summer product. The other bits and pieces I'm about to show you, summer-ish, but really it's not really supposed to be a seasonal video. It's more just a way of differentiating this video from the launches last season. So it's not specifically products for summer, although maybe I should do a different video on that as well. I've got so many videos that I need to do, honestly. I need to do one on my extension. I've got loads of home videos to do. I'm just so behind. Anyway, these buffing brushes are from Real Techniques. This one is a face buffing brush, so it's for foundation really. Although I don't particularly like applying my foundation with it. I apply my foundation and then I buff around the edges. And it's also really good if you go wrong with your contouring or your bronzer or your highlighter or anything like that. If you've got lines that don't look blended enough, buff, 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 buff. It's kind of like using a soft boxing glove. Feels quite, it's like a kabuki brush but much denser. And I think softer. I think they're an absolute triumph, these brushes. So these are the Salmon Nick Chapman from Pixie Roo. And you can get them loads of places, Real Techniques. I'll put some things in the information box for you below. I'll find the best deals for you. This one, I don't know what this is even supposed to be. Oh, Face and Body Blender. I thought it was just if you had a really large head. I've got a very small head. This one's fine for me. This is for people with large heads. This, I feel, is excellent. It's the new Dove Nourishing Body Care Pro Age Body Lotion. Now, it says for mature skin. Don't know how old you have to be mature, but I found it brilliant on my skin. The thing about this is that I wanted, that first sort of grabbed my attention. There's a real trend at the moment for body lotions with alpha hydroxy acids added. So the same ones that you would use in a peel on your face that make your skin really bright and soft and smooth, things like glycolic acid, lactic acid. And this new launch from Dove, the Pro Age Body Lotion, has AHAs in. Now, I think it's, without having some kind of science lab at my disposal, it's really hard to be able to tell you how much of this is AHA, you know, what the strength of the AHA, and it could be so minimal that the effect is barely there. I don't know. However, I've been using it on only one half of my body just to do a long-term test view, a couple of weeks. And I have to say, the skin on this side is noticeably smoother and softer. And you know, it's not expensive. Easily gotten hold of, this Dove, very widely distributed, and really long-lasting moisturisation. So if you're sick of spending an absolute fortune on luxury body butters, luxury body lotions, you just want something that works, it's a really nice one. This is a good one, very, very exciting. So Dr. Sam's range is by Dr. Sam Bunting. She's a top dermatologist, very, very experienced, brilliant, sought after, who works from London. And she has started a skincare range. She's just got a few products, but they're all just exceptional and faultless and brilliant. So she's got an amazing cleanser, which I've mentioned in videos before. She's got a moisturiser that just suits everyone. She's done a sunscreen that's just gorgeous, an everyday sunscreen. And now she's brought out her first active product. So this is the Flawless Nightly Serum. And it's a night serum because, and this was totally unexpected, this has retinol in it. So it's got 4 actives and it's targeted at people who, well, it's targeted at signs of aging, but at the same time, it's for people who might suffer with breakouts or blemishes, so it's a double whammy effect. So for the brightness, the clarity, the fine lines, the wrinkles, you've got the granactive retinoid, and then you've got bakuchiol, which is it's an ingredient that behaves like retinol, but isn't. So it doesn't have any of the side effects like redness, dryness, itchiness, face basically falling off. And then you've got niacinamide, which is a sort of barrier boosting ingredient that's just an all-round powerhouse of brilliance. again, but on a sort of different level to retinol, but actually makes the retinol work better on your skin anyway. And then you've got 5% azelaic acid, which is for your blemishes, breakouts. And it's just, again, a lovely, lovely ingredient. So all of these things packed into one serum, can't really go wrong with that. It's got a beautiful silky texture. I'll stress again, it's a night serum, it's not for day because it's got the retinol in there. But considering how active this is and how effective it is, and a really nice sophisticated formula, but nothing in there that you don't particularly need, it's no fillers, it's 39 quid. So it will probably behave like a much, much, much more expensive serum, but it's not a high street price, I suppose, but it's probably there on the level of your Cliniques and your Clarins. In fact, probably a bit cheaper than that. You can get it on her website, and I will link to that in the description box below. So that's it. Raced through those, haven't I? Not really, waffled a lot. 5 of the top beauty launches for summer 2019. I'll be back with the sunscreen, even though I'll have to really gear myself up for that one. And the home videos, and also, what was the other thing I was going to do? Actual summer beauty products. Summer favourites perhaps would be a good one. Anyway, if you want to see the makeup that I'm wearing and all about it, then I've done an Instagram IGTV on that. So make sure you're following on Instagram. It's @modelrecommends. Again, I'll put the link below, and it'll be the last IGTV video that I did. Otherwise, I shall see you in the next video.